I watched two videos today on YouTube. Actually, I watched more than that, but there's two videos in particular that stand out to me. And one of them was a viewer subscriber vlog reaction response to a comment that they left or they received from a buddy of mine, and they were sharing their personal experience with content creation in YouTube and how they were inspired. And they wished that they had the sincere and raw and authentic ability to just express themselves. But instead, they feel as though they lack that. And they are seeking guidance from their viewers and subscribers to provide them with feedback on how to make better videos and how to make better content. And really no surprise, the answer was, we don't know, but you're all over the place. We really can't, decide where we're supposed to focus and what you're supposed to be. And if the audience is actually telling you that, then YouTube feels the same way. YouTube's algorithm feels the same way. And therefore, it will make it extremely difficult for YouTube to categorize and know where to deploy and send and recommend and suggest, and on whose homepage to even show your content to with any hopes of being seen. There's also the fear behind content creation and putting yourself out there in such a vulnerable way. Wondering if you'll be accepted, wondering if you're good enough, wonder if they care about you and your life and what you have to share and tell them, opposed to actually just doing it. The answers to the questions, they're easy answers, but oftentimes the actions are much more difficult. For instance, you don't feel well. Well, here, take this medicine. I don't like taking medicine. I don't like large pills. I don't like the way it tastes. Well, then I guess you don't really want to feel better any sooner, because you're not willing to do what it takes in order for that to happen. But we can't ignore the undeniable truth of what exists on this platform. And I saw it today. And it's unbelievable. There's literally a channel out there that seemingly for the last few days or few weeks has taken it upon themselves to harp on and criticize other YouTubers. Specifically, one being Sarasota Tim. I was blown away by how many subscribers this channel had, how many views this video had in just 2 days, and more importantly, how many comments the video received. And not only how many comments, but what the comments said. I gotta tell you guys, you gotta have thick skin for this game, okay? But I also will say that if you are potentially abusing and misusing the platform, then expect for there to be critics out there, such as this channel in particular, that will then pick on you. But then the viewers themselves will consider you to be a bad person, a scammer, a con. But, when you put yourself out there in that way, in that position, and in that capacity, you gotta be open-minded to understand the type of response that could come back to you. Ideally, you wouldn't want to watch this channel if you were in fact the channel that they were critiquing and commenting on and pulling apart, ripping to shreds, roasting, for lack of better words. You wouldn't want to watch this, and you definitely wouldn't want to read the comments, okay? Because that could be extremely damaging and discouraging to the future of your content, which a lot of folks believe Sarasota Tim's content is going downhill, and it's really just him posting countless amounts of videos every day, talking about nothing, wasting people's time, and there's no substance, there's no value, and he's just sad and lonely. References to his girlfriend Tammy, I believe, who left him or whatever it may be, and some allegations to some criminal activity on his part. I'm not going to get into it, but what's most important is you just got to do what you want to do. If you want to make videos on YouTube, make videos on YouTube. If you want to make 10 videos a day on YouTube, make 10 videos a day. If you want your channel to grow, if you want to have a business, if you want to scale, if you want to create and produce considerable amounts of money and income, ultimately businesses that can be sold and acquired, where you can get a huge cash out, a huge payday, opportunities to produce passive income, sponsorship offerings, brand deals, affiliate marketing, memberships, third-party sales, courses, masterminds. Well, that's going to take a different mindset, a different approach, a different strategy on this platform, and quite possibly on any social media platform worth investing your time, money, effort, energy into, being YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, maybe Facebook, Twitter, and we'll put Rumble at the bottom. And there's a difference. And I can tell you guys right now, for those who really know what's going on, who really know how this works, who really make money, they don't upload 10 videos a day. They never have, and they never will. They'll actually consistently upload less videos by volume and frequency and continue to make more money because they understand how this platform works, the formula to the system behind the curation and creation, and folks are doing it. Alex Hormozi, Ali Abdaal, Charlie Chang, Diary of a CEO. The list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. And the opportunity exists for pretty much anybody. But you got to pick and choose what lane you want to go down and whose direction you would like to take, what training, what suggestions, who inspires you. Because it can be done. It is being done. It will continue to be done. And if you're even sitting there remotely thinking about it, then I would suggest this. Here's my advice. Do your homework, do your research, get ready, be prepared, and decide from day one, who do you want to be? How do you want to be viewed? What thoughts would come to mind? How would someone describe you if they saw you out in public and they were trying to tell someone who you were? They're not going to say, oh, look, there's Sarasota Tim. That means nothing. It means nothing. Oh, look, there's that guy who posts 10 videos a day complaining about his eye. He lives in a little camper. And, you know, he waxes his truck and he gets haircuts and he sits at a gas station and talks crap about people who have prison jobs, and he really just seems to be miserable and has no real direction in his life, even though he's retired early and has already started to draw Social Security instead of waiting until the maximum full retirement age benefit. And he literally is just buying time, killing time on the platform, scraping in. That's the other thing. The content that he produces, I'm not saying him in particular, but that type of content is quite possibly some of the least valuable content on the platform. So it would be no different from saying, hey, would you like to work a job where you get paid by the hour? And we're going to pay you minimum wage, although minimum wage is going up substantially in some parts of the country. Or you're going to get paid by the hour, and we're going to pay you the hourly wage of a anesthesiologist at a local hospital. Yeah, I think I'll take that job. I think I'll take that money. Not to mention the perks and the benefits and all the other upsides and, scaling opportunities and business building opportunities and networking connection opportunities that come with it, that exist over working minimum wage, flipping burgers at McDonald's and getting paid scraps and pennies, but then trying to make it up by working multiple burger flipping jobs and trying to get overtime. Can you really logically, if we're going to put this in a form of an analogy, see yourself retiring from being a line cook or an order taker or head drive-through person at McDonald's? Or could you see yourself retiring by being the head anesthesiologist at the local hospital, who makes more money in a day than you would probably in a month working at McDonald's? Yeah, think about that.